What's good, y'all? I just got out the shower. I'm getting ready for work. But I wanted to come talk about the King situation with T.I. and Tiny. Now, before I even made my comment on the video or whatnot, people was in the comments talking about some, because I always read the first comment, everybody do that. But it say, King act like he came from the hood. He needs to stop acting hard. And I hate when people talk about King like that because King over everything is a millennial. So if you disrespect him while you not supporting him, or he feel like he's being belittled, or he feel like he's not being respected, he gonna stand on it. So regardless of how people feel, he talking about he went from the hood, but he said King act like he from the hood. He needs to stop acting hard. My response was, no, he doesn't. He behaves just like T.I. would if they had two rich parents from the hood. Simple. And I said, and people need to keep their mouth off of kids like this because even though he was sheltered, he was obviously a blueprint baby. As in T.I. and Tiny didn't know the best way to raise them because they had just came into real money. But they are kids of trial and error, is what I was saying. And I said, and he behaves like both of them, plus he's young. The mind of millennials is either you respect me or fuck you. King should have let that shit go once he seen they wasn't supporting what he was saying. But at the same time, that's something you gotta learn, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I was just like that. And I was living in a two-story house, which made me feel like, just like just like people in the comments were saying he did live in the hood and the nigga was sheltered. That's the part that not he was sheltered. He resent T.I. and Tiny. That's what somebody said. They said the people need to do their research. He was living with his grandma in the hood. And it's crazy because they literally you hear in the video where they act like they denying it. These are his parents, y'all. Denying that he lived in the hood. They trying to say he had a silver spoon. Bro, if you put a child in the hood, y'all living y'all best life, you put a child in the hood, they got everything they ever needed. That makes living in the hood harder for this child. And he's known as T.I.'s son. So that alone should give him stripes because you gotta think about it. Like that's why he said, I stand on business. Like what is y'all talking about? Like anything he was like, anything ever happened, I handled it. I stood on business. What is y'all talking? That was some foul shit. I would never that's why I always tell people and that's how the older generations be thinking. But I always tell people, bro, don't put your children's business out there, especially in front of them because they can see most people these days, well, millennials, we think like this. Bro, you supposed to be a person I confide into, and so you telling my business and you clowning me? All right, I gotta figure out. Eventually, I'm gonna figure out that you ain't the motherfucker I need to be talking to. Dig what I'm saying? That's how kids operate. We teach them how to. Yeah, that's foul. You shouldn't be. Not even putting. It ain't got nothing to do with family business being on the internet. Cause I seen Carlos King say that. Cause I watched his video. He usually has the whole videos. It ain't got nothing to do with that, really. It just that shit got blown out of proportion. Like they could have just supported what he was saying, but they decided to joke about what he was saying when he was dead serious. So, but it ain't even about if he was dead serious or not. They talking about the hood. So it's like King was on some shit where it's like I've been there and I can relate to a lot of this shit. Yeah, I probably ain't never smacked no roach. Just like me. But I ain't never smacked no roach. But can't nobody tell me I wasn't in the fucking hood every day of my goddamn life. The fuck? Like, even if shit I was the type of kid I ain't wanna go nowhere. Well, until I got like middle school, or till I got some friends in the hood. Honestly, like I was a shy kid anyway. So, but King always had a outspoken personality. So I don't know what the fuck Ti was expecting. I don't know. Like I feel like if y'all know this man off his rocker, why would you even take him places? You dig what I'm saying? They always say the same shit about King. He just this, that, and the third. He this, that, and the third. And then, but I stand on this. T.I. and motherfucking Boosie, y'all dead ass fucking wrong for how y'all letting y'all kids be portrayed in the fucking media. And they don't even realize it yet. They so fucking militant as parents, they don't even realize that they doing their kids a disservice. Like the way they treating them on the internet, I wouldn't give a fuck what your kids said about you, bro. You supposed to handle that because somewhere along the line, you was absent and didn't show your kid how not to disrespect you on the internet. That has everything to do with your parenting. So I wouldn't give a fuck what people said. She was disrespectful and her mama talked her into doing all that. I'm still not finna disrespect my child on. Nah, if this is a thing also, just like Boosie is, this the difference between Boosie and T.I. though. All Boosie got is his live and Instagram platform. Boosie been blackballed for years. Boosie been blackballed before that nigga even started. You feel me? I don't know if it was just a Louisiana thing. They did not want to see Boosie manifest shit. Like Boosie was like, I'm telling y'all, Boosie was supposed to be bigger than Ti, in my opinion. Could have been, but because of Ti, they wasn't finna let no other nigga get no. It like, all right, we like, yeah, in my opinion, that's just my opinion though. But nah, people really need to stop talking and speaking about situations if they don't be knowing like the whole gist of the situation. Cause like I know even me, I have a podcast and I'm gonna be speaking about certain stuff, and I might be a little off with my interpretations of shit, but I'm gonna let that be known as well. But and sometimes I'll be off and I'll come back and reiterate the shit. But a lot of people have a habit of just responding and not like getting the whole gist. Like I'm not finna. And I know also about King, that was the only person. Well, that was the only person I can remember that I was blowed. That was real. That really, really, really liked XXS and Tentacion. And y'all gotta understand, even him being living in the hood, going to public school, and you're able to like it's just that's your favorite artist and you're displaying it. No, King is a leader and they just tried to belittle him in front of um just the public, bro. That's not You're not gonna get nowhere doing your kids like that. And I'm sorry, but our society is dysfunctional in that way. They always it's just I always see it. I always see it. Well, parents just downplay their kids like they don't like this ain't the motherfucker you raised, and you don't trust their opinion about life or what they say about themselves. If that man say he ain't never say I shot motherfuckers, I killed. I'm the hoodest nigga where I'm from the hood. I'm like that for real. He ain't say none of that. He was just like, bro, he was just like, what is y'all talking about? I wasn't born with a silver spoon. Just like he was saying, they say shit to look good. That's why he was getting mad too, cause it's like, bro, I always see y'all do this shit, and instead of having my back, you gonna still be on this fake ass like public acceptance type shit. Motherfuckers be seeking public acceptance and shit, yo. That's all that is, bro. That's all that is. Popcorn. Popcorn. I just thought of this too. You know, love it. Corn popcorn.